So I look forward to taking you through a journey with us into our exploration of health and wellness, how we've become educated, and how inspired we are now to share this important message with others.
I've been an athlete most of my life, but probably the sickest athlete going. Well, I've had 2 heart attacks. I had some adrenal fatigue.
15, 20 years ago, I was panic attacks, phobias, fears, anxiety, just scared.
Growing up, I had basic dental issues. I had cavities, and some of my other friends weren't getting cavities. So I was kind of like, maybe it's just my genetics.
Time because I would do work outside, and I noticed that my left shoulder here was a little bit torn, and it would never heal.
I was having all the early warning signs. I had the gray hair, creaking joints, age spots, spider veins, cravings. I had them all. And at that time too, my knees were really, really bothering me. And when I went to our GP, he said, Helen, you've got the early warning signs of rheumatoid arthritis.
Later on in my years, let's just say 13, 14 years old, I started getting asthma. I couldn't run the 200 meter the way I used to. I was running in my sleep and on the track field. But one thing was always in common. I was sweating. I was sweating at my minerals. Did I know I was breaking down at the time? No, I had no clue I was breaking down.
I'm a registered pharmacist, which I don't like identifying with because pharmacy to me sounds like manipulating the body with pharmacology, and pharmacology almost by definition is poison. And it never really made sense to me to try to heal the body using poison, because it turns out you want to be kind to the body. You want to be talking to the body. You want to be loving the body. Why would you want to be drugging the body? And this presents a really interesting dilemma in the world of medicine. And that's the idea of what are we treating when we're treating the body? Are we treating the entire body, or are we treating the locus of disease? Where's the disease really taking place if we have a gallbladder problem or a heart problem or a brain problem or a blood sugar problem? Is it taking place in the blood? Is it taking place in the heart or in the brain? No, it's taking place at the level of the cell. So in this way, there's no such thing as heart disease. There's heart cell disease. There's no such thing as lung disease. There's lung cell disease. There's no such thing as brain disease. There's brain cell disease. And why is this important? Because all cells have the same basic needs, whether they're in the brain or the heart or the gallbladder or the bone or the blood or anywhere else. All cells, no matter where they are, no matter what organ they compose, have the need for oxygen, clean place to do their work, for nutrition, what we call the mighty 90 essential nutrients.
Thanks to you and your family that we found out about Dr. Wallach.
We first came in contact with Dr. Wallach, and his message was vis-a-vis a tape called Dead Doctors Don't Lie.
You received a tape?
Actual tape. I was exposed to it myself by listening to the tape in the car, being dropped off at high school. Dr. Wallach explains things in a very basic, fundamental way.
I agree.
And in a way that just makes a lot of sense. Very practical, very, very positive, and very, at the same time, very sophisticated. And it's something that he can do because of his 17,000 some odd autopsies that he's done. He's been able to see, well, every reason why an animal or species is dying is because of a nutritional deficiency disease. It was the most profound fact that he was able to share with everybody in the world.
And this is completely research-based. It is through his hands-on research project that I think was a $25 million grant.
Yes.
And then in turn, this, I think he wrote his PhD by synthesizing this research, and it's now in the Smithsonian Library and considered a national treasure,
yep,
which veterinarians still refer to.
Yes, it's unbelievable stuff.
I just, thought, okay, here's a doc and these minerals. I'm going to give these a whirl. And I have never looked back since then because they were day and night difference.
And part of me thought it was all in my head. So then eventually I kind of just stopped taking the products, and then the problems come back. And then I took it again, and then it went away. And this happened about 3 or 4 times.
Well, with that, taking the supplements, I was more productive because I wouldn't have to take rest periods. I work in sorting mail, and with that you get developmental fatigue because you're sorting so much mail. And that's where this stuff, the nutrition in the Youngevity stuff, allowed me to be more alert and more acute with what I was doing.
I'm a total believer, and I'm totally committed to Youngevity because I feel so good. I actually feel younger, and I'll be 66 in July.
It wasn't until Dr. Wally came into my life that I realized that I was just getting a cupboard full of this, that, and everything when you need the 90 essential nutrients. And when you give your body the 90, that's when things start working.
Now I eat, breathe, and live minerals. I want the whole world to know that we are mineral deficient globally. And going forward, I really feel that if people just understood the importance of minerals, it will be life-changing.